Alrighty guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Star Wars recap for January 25th, 2021. So yeah, we got some Cassian Andor series news and some April comics and some other stuff to talk about. But before I get into all that, I'm going to get into the new releases, which was one for last week. And that was a new comic, Dr. After issue 7, which I quite enjoyed. I did do a review on that, so you can check out my full thoughts on that. But yeah, I liked it. Then now coming out this week, there's two new comics: Bounty Hunters issue 9 and Star Wars Adventures Smuggler's Run issue 2, which is an adaptation of the junior novel Smuggler's Run. But both those will come out on January 27th, 2021. So yeah. But anyways, let's jump into the news, starting with the first story about the Cassian Andor series, or just Andor. It was an interview with Collider. Alan Tudyk said that he will not be in Andor, at least for now. My quotes from that article, which if I remember, I'll link it down below. He said, they're shooting it right now. I'm not in it, but if it stays on the air, stories keep getting told, I'll end up in there. And then he later said, I'm going to be in the show. It's just that the story that Tony Gilroy is telling doesn't involve K-2SO until later on. It says, I can't be too specific, but I can definitely say that I'm not going to be in the first season. So yeah, that's what he said. So yeah, K-2SO won't be in season 1, but, if more seasons do come, he will eventually appear in the show, which, I kind of do like that. It's not jumping straight into Cassian meeting K-2SO, letting, Cassian build up more as his own character, without getting overshadowed by K-2SO in the first season, because, I love K-2SO, a character I quite enjoyed from Rogue One. Cassian, though, was a character I wasn't as crazy for, so, definitely give, Cassian more time by himself, so, I do, like that, but, it's also pretty much 1,000% confirmed that, Andor will be more than one season, which I'm definitely excited for that to for it just to not be a limited one season mini series. So yeah, but yeah, it's basically it with that, and there's not much else to say there. So yeah. Anyways, next story about the April 2021 Star Wars comics. There will be 4 new issues from Marvel, and technically only one from IDW. What was announced? I believe there's another one coming out in April, which was there's a Adventures issue 7, which was supposed to come out in March. Delayed into April, and they announced Adventures issue 8, but said that'll come out May 5th, so 2021, so that's not April. But anyways, jumping to Marvel Comics, there's the High Republic issue 4, which will come out April 7th, 2021, which will be written by Command Scott with art by Ario Anadito. And the description for that says, the Jedi turned against each other. Avar Kriss and her band of brave Jedi, helpless in the clutches of a traitor in their midst. Starlight Beacon under attack from an insidious foe. Danger from an age-old enemy. Who's really pulling the strings on the distant planet of Cedri? Or Cedri, I don't know. Plus, the secret history of the terrifying Drengir revealed. So yeah, I was, the cover art shows, Skier, looking at, Avar Kriss and Chief Trennis are tied up, and he has, a tree coming out of his area where he lost his arm. So yeah, I assume this, we'll see him betray the Jedi in this issue or something like that. I don't know. That's what it seems like the story's going. But then Next issue of Bounty Hunters issue 11, which come out April 14th, 2021, will be written by Ethan Sachs with art by Pelo Villanueva. And the description for that says, the great hunt of Malastare. Bosk awakens to find himself as the hunted instead of the hunter on the forest planet of Malastare. But who is the mysterious figure behind the hunting party stalking the infamous Trandoshan? A special solo adventure starring the most savage bounty hunter of all. So yeah, I don't know if this will be just a one-off. Seems like it'll be a one-off, issue story, featuring Bosk. So that's cool, going away from, the Lance for at least an issue, focusing on Bosk for, a little bit. I do, like that. Hopefully be more, stories with just other bounty hunters in the series. But, anyways, then there's Dr. Afro issue 9, which come out April 21st, 2021, and will be written by Lisa Wong with art by Minkyu Young, which the description that says, Lost Tech, Crime Syndicates, Assassins. Dr. Afro and Sonestaro's search for the Nile hyperdrive gets deadlier as General Vukra and the Unbroken Clan enter the race for possession. What powerful secrets of the High Republic era and the lost technology hide? Meanwhile, just Lucky and Old Flame are forced to work together and walk straight into an ambush. So yeah. And then finally, there's Darth Vader issue 11, which will come out April 28th, 2021, which will be written by Greg Pak with art by Raphael Inco. And the description that says, Exegol Unleashed. As punishment for his rebellion, Darth Vader was broken by the Emperor. His limbs shattered, forbidden to use the Force, but after surviving Ochi of Bestoon, the Eye of Webbishbog, and the horrors of the Red Nebula, Vader stands on the verge of uncovering the Emperor's greatest secrets. But will the revelations on Exegol empower Vader, or his master? And what new doom awaits Luke Skywalker as a result? So yeah, seems like we'll get the Exegol. I don't know if this starts a new arc or ends the current arc or what, but I'm definitely interested to see what all he learns there on Exegol. But yeah, anyways, like I said, IDW Comics High Republic Adventures issue 3 will come out April 7th, 2021. I believe the Adventures issue 7 will come out April 14th. Like I said, Adventures issue 8 will come out May 5th, so yeah. But who the hell knows, the IDW comics get delayed all the time. So yeah, there's also a few other things. There's some rumors about a Knights of the Old Republic reboot, remake, remaster. I don't know what. I don't know. I honestly didn't really look too hard into it. I don't know. There's also a new, reference book announced titled Skywalker, A Family at War, which is like a biography retelling of the events of the Skywalker saga, and it's biography on the Skywalkers, so yeah, seems interesting. I don't think it's told as if it's in universe. If it's told as if it was like in universe, I'd be way more into it, but it doesn't seem like that, so I'm like, don't really care too much. But unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and it is, then I'll be a lot more interested in it. But anyways, that'll be it for this week. Hopefully this week I'll get the High Republic Test of Courage review out. I've been reading that. I'm about halfway through. It's been fine so far. Not as crazy for it as Light of Jedi, but I was really crazy for that novel, so I really liked it. So yeah, if I don't get that review out this week, I'll probably just release the review I did for the first issue of the comic. But because I wanted to release the stuff in release order, but honestly, it really doesn't matter too much. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, you can check that out when that happens, if and when it happens. But anyways, I've been Starscreen. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
This is no place place for a child.
Wherever I go, he goes.